So I made a video on how the patriarchy is bad for everyone. And whenever I do that, obviously a bunch of dudes are going to show up and be like, there is no patriarchy, or my life sucks, how am I benefiting, or whatever. I usually ignore these comments because my videos are very thorough. So if somebody wants to understand a concept I'm talking about, it's not difficult to do so. The only time people have a hard time with my videos is if they don't want to get it. I can give you the information, but I cannot understand it for you. But somebody tagged me and actually asked me to break down this comment that somebody left on my IG. You can pause to read it. Here's the rest of it. You can pause to read. Just a bunch of shit to say that men's life sucks, so how is there a patriarchy? But real quick, I want you to think back to the last time that women were basically in charge of everything, where they set the policies and the rules, the social expectations, they controlled the money and all that kind of stuff. Think back to the last time that that was the case. Was it any time ever? No? Okay, good. Now, think about the last time that men were largely in charge of everything. The government, the finances, social expectations. When was the last time that men were the leaders? Was it the whole time? Okay, good. This list is a result of that structure. Court proceedings put in place by men back in times when men were the only people who could practice the law. Toxic masculinity doesn't allow for asking for help. So a lot of men feel shamed and don't talk about stress or depression, leads to a lot of unaliving. For centuries, men would not allow women to work dangerous jobs, and even now, those jobs are hostile towards women. Mostly men do them, mostly men die from them. They also wouldn't allow women to go to war. Women had to sneak in to go to war. Men are more likely to be victims of homicide. Men are more likely to be victims of crime. Men are also more likely to commit all of those crimes. Like 72% of crimes done here in America are done by men. Men are the victims of other men. The FBI put that chart out on their website. Men discriminated in universities that are run by men. Men are going to jail longer in a court system and justice system that is run by men. Bro, you are mad at the same structure that women are trying to get rid of. This list is long, but if you're complaining about court policies, if you're complaining about social expectations, if you're complaining about crime, bro, you are complaining about the patriarchy. Because while you can say you're head of the household and your name gets passed down through generations, and while you can walk around late at night and not worry about getting kidnapped, or you can go to the club and not have to cover your drink, all of this is still a problem for you. So there's some privileges that you have, some shit that you don't gotta deal with because men are the ones in charge. But there's a shit ton of other stuff that you do gotta deal with for the exact same reason. So when women are saying, let's dismantle this whole shit, why are you fighting them?